Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winner of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Here's Joe Panic. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Williams is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First delivery to him on the way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul. It's strike one. 0-2 the counts of Posey.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Ariel Miranda gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now batting, David Peralta. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Throw to first will get him easily. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 4th home run here in the early going as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Gee, no way. That's impressive.
No outs, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Belt, the runner at second with 1 away. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's getting.
Galvis Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pop high in the air. Crawford over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting center, left fielder.
So stepping in, Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Williams, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Levine moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Phillies. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ariel Miranda. 9-1-2 due up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Just got a piece to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
So coming to the plate, Joe Panic. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Panic makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the... one sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. And one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in now, Andrew Now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Now is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Nola. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit back up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, looked below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, no balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jack Levine. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Levine has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tapia going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he hits one on a line to left field. Levine is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 3 runs already home here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Ariel Miranda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Behind 0-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He turned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. And Ken, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. One down. Digging in, Andrew Knapp looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Popped high in the air. Panic is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Aaron Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Phillies down in order. Here's Joe Panic. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Softly hit out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
So striding in, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Levine going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Line hard toward right center. Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is pulled into right. Peralta is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate, Jack Levine.
Jack Levine.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants. Now Ron Washington is out to confer with the home plate umpire, so it appears we'll have a double switch here. Damon Pollard is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Tapia's in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Mike Del Franco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the third out. 3 up. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hector Neris been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a big moment here and standing in Joe Pennant. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a fastball just a bit high. Panic behind, a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Galvis on the first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The shortstop, ready.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
In now, Andrew Knapp. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 50, Hector Neris.
Rajay Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Rajay Davis.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Now Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside, the throw.
Oh, hey.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
David Peralta.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
2-0 now. Davis at third. Hernandez at second. Gomez at first. One gone. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with two away now. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Tapia is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up. Kevin Segrist comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Standing in, Buster Posey, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez loves it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The first baseman, number 2, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he needs to make something. Happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Phillies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Nola with his 4th win this season. Kevin Segrist earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.